Hello everyone, welcome back to our online class, and teacher hope that you guys are fine. In today's lesson we are going to learn about lesson 5, changing your major, and lesson 1, deciding what to study. As you know that choosing major to study in university is can be the tough situation for all students who just finished grade 12. The major that you choose to study in universities can be the career in your future. That's why I say this is the tough situation. Yes, for those who will choose the major. Okay, and we still in grammar section, zero conditional. At this point, teacher just review all of you to make sure that you can use it in the sentence correctly. In English, there are 5 conditionals. Zero conditional, first conditional, third conditional, and next conditional. And we still focus on zero conditional. To use it, basically you have to know the usage of it and the forms of zero conditional. These are very important for students who use it, right? Okay, so a zero conditional is an if clause, okay? If clause that expresses something generally true, okay? Generally true, so everything is true. So, example, if people don't get rice, they die, right? Sure, this is true, okay? And here are the forms of it, as you can see here. So, forms, if clause plus comma, right? If you put if clause in front, add comma in the middle of the sentences, right? And result clause. You also can write result clause plus if clause over here. And clause means that the first clause is a group of words contains a subject and a verb. Okay, we can say clause such like a present simple also. It's a simple sentence. Okay. Here are the forms, and here are the examples. Okay, so after finish the example, you will have some exercises to do on page 65. Exercise E, grammar practice from 1 to 6. Okay, so now let's finish this first. Okay, so if you want to learn more about zero conditional, you can go to page 122, right, in our student book. So you will see the grammar reference in this page, okay? Right, so after we finish examples, so I have some exercises for you to do also on page 65. Exercise E, grammar practice, okay, from 1 to 6. Okay, so let's move to the example. 1. If you heat ice, it melts, right? If you heat ice, the ice will turn into water, okay? Will turn into water. Okay, number 2, the grass gets wet if it rained, right? If it's rained, the grass get wet, okay? Gets wet, okay? 3, if people is too much, can you imagine that? Okay, they get wet, okay? If you touch a fire, right? If you touch a fire, you get burned, okay? If you touch a fire, you can test it. Just kidding. Okay, number 5, last but not least, people die if they don't eat. Sure, people die if they don't eat, okay? So let me see all together in these sentences. So in which sentence are if clause, and which sentence are result clause, okay? So if clause, okay, you can know that, you can see in which sentence that have clause means that sentence is if clause sentence, okay? So this one is if clause, and this sentence is result clause. Okay, look at number 2. We have 2 sentences. Okay, so look at this. Which one is if clause and which one is result clause? So let me see. Which one? This one is result clause, right? result clause, and this one if clause because it have if in front. So if clause. Sentence number 3, if people eat too much, they get fat. So look at these two sentences. Okay, so have if in front, right? So if in front mean this one is if clause and this one is result clause. Okay. Number 4, if you touch a fire, so you get burned. Okay. Okay, so let me see. You see if over here, right? So mean it is if clause, and this one result clause. Last but not least, people die if they don't eat. So you see if here, right? Yeah, you can say that this one is if clause and which one is result? This one is result clause. Okay, good. Alright, to sum up, let's teacher read it for you again. Okay. You know zero conditional, in English we have 5 conditional: zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional, and mixed conditional. Okay. A zero conditional is an if sentence that expresses something generally true. You can see here, is it true? If you heat ice, it melts. So it means that it turns into water, right? If you heat ice, ice will turn into water. That is true, right? Generally true. And here are its form. If clause plus comma plus result clause. And you can also write result clause plus if clause. Right? This is the form of zero conditional, and this is the usage of zero conditional. So zero conditional is used to, zero conditional is an if clause sentence, if an if sentence, okay. A zero conditional is an if sentence that expresses something generally true. And here are its form. Okay, now teacher hope that you guys understand with this grammar. So let's turn your book to page 65. Look at point E, and yes, grammar practice. So mark the 2 columns to make sentences. Okay, so from 1 to 6, you have time 2 minutes to do it. Are you ready? Let's do it now. Okay, so are you ready? Let's check the answer all together. Okay. So number one, letter D. Okay. Is your answer is correct? Okay. So let's move to number 2. Number 2 is if you go to a letter. So the answer is with letter E. Okay. Number 3 with letter A. Good. Number 4 with letter F. Okay, good job. So number 4 with letter F. And how about number 5? Number 5 with letter, okay, number 5 with letter B. The last one, homework. Just kidding. Okay, so the last one, number 6. So with letter, let's see, letter C. Okay, okay, good job. Okay, so teacher have homework also for you on page 65. Point F. Use the language. Which are you planning to do? Okay, so you have to write what are you planning to do, and you have to answer the question 5. Okay, you write it as a paragraph and then give that paragraph to your teacher. Thank you for watching. See you again.